YouTube, what's going on? Tech bros and tech baddies, welcome to another video. I just want to say I appreciate everybody that tunes in, watches the videos. I truly appreciate you, and I appreciate your feedback. I actually got a comment yesterday. I can't remember the person's name, but he mentioned, or he or she, I'm not sure, mentioned, why do I have my phone in portrait mode as opposed to landscape mode? And the truth of the matter is, man, is that I am new to this, so I completely forgot that my phone can actually turn sideways to be able to record it, because normally when I record, I hold my phone up and record. So this is all new, but I was able to, hopefully you like this one. I turned to the side, and this is how I'm gonna do it going forward. Because yes, and it's funny because I looked at my video, I'm like, why does it look like that? But the truth of the matter is, it's like that because I'm holding it up, obviously up and to the side. But, and again, I'm supposed to be a tech guy, right? So anyway, I want to go ahead and get into it. I want to try to make these videos a little bit shorter. My first couple videos, I was going a little bit long, so I want to see if I can try to start making the videos a little bit shorter, just to kind of put everything in as opposed to rambling so much. So let's go and jump right into it. So this video today, I want to talk about how to change your life within 1 year. The reason why I brought this up is because one of the questions that I get asked as an IT manager is, you know, how long will it take me to get certifications, or how long will it take me to learn as well as you learn, or know the tech things that you know? And the truth of the matter is that with anything in life that you truly want to do, if you literally, and I tell people this all the time, if you give yourself at least 6 months to a year, you can actually make a true, real difference in your life. And I just want to talk about 2 key ways that you can actually change your life within just 1 calendar year. So again, typically when people tell you this stuff online, it's normally a bunch of stuff and it's kind of overwhelming. They tell you to do a bunch of things and write a bunch of stuff down and figure out a bunch of things, but we're not even going to do that today. I'm going to give you 2 things, like I said, that you guys can do you can implement these things today to make your life look completely different from now. So the first things first is you need to fix your daily structure. Okay, so most people will tell you to set some like big ass goal, right? And you feel motivated for about a week, maybe 2. But then you just notice for whatever reasons you fall off. You know, most of the reason why a lot of people fall off is just because life gets in the way. And when life gets in the way, you just don't have a daily structure. And when life gets in the way too much, that means you truly just don't have a daily structure that you follow. So here's the deal. You do not need a perfect plan, all right? You just need a repeatable plan that you can do day after day, week after week, okay? So for example, one of the things that you can start doing is waking up at the same time every day. Now listen, I told you guys on this channel, I'm gonna keep it completely honest with you. I am setting my schedule or my alarm clock to wake me up at 5 a.m. every day. And yeah, look, like everybody else, I hit the snooze button 2 or 3 times. It happens, right? But again, most mornings I am waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. Now weekends, I may sleep in a little bit, but even on weekends, you don't have to set it for 5 a.m. But let's say, for example, you set it to 7 a.m. or maybe 8 a.m. if you know you want to wake up at 8 a.m. on Saturdays or 8 a.m. on a Sunday. You want to set, the second thing you want to do, besides, like I said, waking up the same time every day, you want to set 2 or 3 non-negotiable things that you must do every day. So for example, if you need to go to the gym every day, that's the first thing. That's one of your non-negotiables every day, or you do your gym, or you do your cardio, whatever it is, right? If you need to study for certifications or whatever it is that you need to do for class, for college, anything like that, that's going to be your second like non-negotiable. And then another one could be like work tasks, you know, things you have to do for like your job, stuff like that. You need to set 2 to 3 things that are non-negotiables each and every day, so that you reduce things. And then the third thing you want to do is you guys want to reduce time wasting habits. Okay, so for example, doom scrolling, right? I think we are all guilty of doom scrolling like at least a couple times a day, right? Stop doom scrolling, guys. We gotta stop doom scrolling. For my fellas out there, put the porn down, stop watching OnlyFans. Matter of fact, if you got an OnlyFans right now, you need to unsubscribe. There's no reason for you guys to be paying for that, because that is free on several different websites. I don't know which websites they are, but I know it's free, okay? I know it's free, all right? And gaming, right? And now when I say gaming, I don't mean you can't game at all, right? I'm not saying you can't pick the joystick up. Shit, I got a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox, okay? And an Oculus, right? And I got games on my phone. I play games sometimes too, but it can't be things that you do constantly that's going to take you away from the things you need to do, especially gaming if you're not being paid for it, right? I'm not saying don't game at all. You can game here and there, but if you're not being paid for it, there's no reason you should be gaming for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day, okay? All those things hold you back, all right? Now, if you transition over to information technology, studying for certs, again, studying for certs won't require you to hit the books or, again, 8 hours worth of videos a day, but maybe if you do studying for your certifications, for your IT certs, maybe 1 to 2 hours a day consistently, that is something that you can stick with. So again, I'm not telling you guys you got to do studying for certs 8 hours a day, but an hour a day, you can do that. I mean, that's a TV show for real. Like, you guys can actually do that, okay? When you talk about having a better life, right? One thing I want you to understand, a better life is not built in a year. A better life isn't built in a year without a solid daily routine, okay? So the first things first, like I said, well, just to recap, you must have a solid daily structure, all right? Now, the second thing you want to do so that you can change your life within a year is become someone who finishes what they start, okay? So no, I'm not talking about the TV show that you watch on Netflix the 45-minute TV show where you started it and you need to finish the rest of it. I'm not talking about that, guys. I am talking about things that are most important to change your life. So most people don't fail because they can't do it. Most people fail because they can't do it. It's not because they're not smart enough, all right? They fail because they stop. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Most people don't fail because they can't do it or they're not smart enough. They fail because they stop. So for example, if you went to college and let's say you got 2 years under your belt, there's another 2 years left, or maybe you can knock it out in 3 years, an additional year. And if you just stop messing around, right, you can probably knock it out in the 3rd year. For example, also, if you're studying for your certs, right, and you need to get that cert, you need to get it done, right? Stop starting and stopping. Be someone who actually finishes what you're doing. Because the truth of the matter is the real problem isn't lacking knowledge or opportunity. It is inconsistency. It is quitting every day. It is starting over repeatedly. People start going to the gym, they start studying, they start saving money, or they create content like I'm doing right now, right? And then what happens? They stop because of what? It gets boring, it's slow, and most importantly, it's uncomfortable. Okay, you guys have to start getting comfortable being uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable right now, but this is what has to get done because I'm trying to get to the next levels in life and I want to take you guys with me, okay? The shift you need to make is this. Stop chasing motivation because it's fleeting, right? Motivation comes and goes. One day you're happy, one day you're sad, one day you're up, one day you're down. Stop chasing motivation, guys. You need to chase discipline and you need to chase consistency. And if you didn't see my video on consistency yesterday, please go ahead and take a look at that video as well too, all right? But you guys, you have to stop chasing motivation. You have to stop chasing motivation and you need to chase consistency, okay? Now, for example, finishing your certification courses, stick to the gym schedule for at least 90 days just to see if it works, guys. People quit their gym schedule in 2 weeks, 30 days. You haven't even, no muscles have even popped out yet. You didn't even get a vein yet. You know what I mean? Like, so guys, stick with it. Please continue to go with it, right? Now, if I translate this over to information technology, guys, the people who move up the fastest is not always the smartest. It's the ones who stick around long enough that actually get good and that wins in the end, okay? And I've told you guys that story in my previous video. I've never been the smartest person on any particular IT team, but I've always stuck around the longest and I've always finished what it is that I was supposed to do, okay? So life changes when you stop restarting and you start finishing. So I'm gonna repeat that again for all the people that might have fell asleep. Life changes when you stop restarting and start finishing, okay? So my first step gives you structure of what I just talked about, and the second step is going to give you the follow through, okay? So guys, I want to wrap this video up by saying this. A lot of you guys watching this video, you truly don't need a new life. I know you're thinking you need a new life, but you don't. A lot of you guys just really need better habits that you stick with, okay? Now, I want you guys to watch my previous video on consistency, and I want you to leave comments leave some comments in the section, guys. you know, about what it is that you want to change about your life within the next year. Again, each and everybody watching this video, you guys can change your life within 1 year. Guys, I'm telling you, I've done some amazing things after just locking in for 6 months to a year. You can change anything about yourself within 365 days, guys. I'm telling you, you can. All right. So guys, I've left my email also in the bio. So guys, if you need additional help, if you need additional assistance, please send me an email, guys. I'm doing coaching and I'm also doing mentoring right now for anybody that needs it. I'm not even charging you guys anything. I just want you to come hang out, talk to me. Let me let you know what's going on and give you the real deal on things, right? So as I close out this video, as I said before, guys, with any content that you consume, please eat the meat, spit out the bones, all right? If it applies to you, then go and work with it. If it doesn't, then don't even worry about it. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.